I went on America's greatest road trip, 30 states in 30 days.
I created lightness and darkness.
I went on America's greatest road trip.
I created the land you stand on and every single toilet you take a dump in.
Skyline Chili. Columbus, baby.
And on the seventh day, I left Illinois to go to Indiana State Capitol building and piss in their toilet.
So far, these are the capitals we've pissed in.
Whoa, I can't control it. Oh my god, this is it. I'm the piss king! Guys, I think I'm running out of piss.
But now, the journey has to come to an end. It's time to release all the piss. I went on America's greatest road trip, 30 states in 30 days.
I created lightness and darkness.
I went on America's greatest road trip.
I created the land you stand on and every single toilet you take a dump in.
Skyline Chili. Columbus, baby.
And on the seventh day, I left Illinois to go to Indiana State Capitol building and piss in their toilet.
So far, these are the capitals we've pissed in.
Whoa, I can't control it. Oh my god, this is it. I'm the piss king! Guys, I think I'm running out of piss.
But now, the journey has to come to an end. It's time to release all the piss. I went on America's greatest road trip, 30 states in 30 days.
I created lightness and darkness.
I went on America's greatest road trip.
I created the land you stand on and every single toilet you take a dump in.
Skyline Chili. Columbus, baby.
And on the seventh day, I left Illinois to go to Indiana State Capitol building and piss in their toilet.
So far, these are the capitals we've pissed in.
Whoa, I can't control it. Oh my god, this is it. I'm the piss king! Okay, I get it. I see, so we can... Oh, it works for both. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I think everything is working. Microphone. Let's get some music. like to add this one to my playlist. Oh, well, I'm not wearing a shirt, but that's awesome. Yeah, they can kind of get an idea. I forgot you guys were all in indie together. That's awesome. Let's see. There's a lot of working parts. I'll kind of explain everything that I'm doing. I think they might have an like a fun time learning all the struggles. I'm just trying to figure out how I can add this. Ah, yeah. Okay, so I'll turn off the music for that. I will do that in just a second. Make sure everything's here. Everything's good. Okay. Here, we'll get some calm music in the background. How about that? Let's do and then yes, I will tell my story. That's not calm. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. I'm assuming microphone is probably fine. Everything good. I will tell the story. I'll wait for confirmation. In the meantime, make sure everything else is good. Nice, okay. Get out of here. Again, I can't tap you here, so I'll probably... Nice. Since I am, I guess, also kind of recording a YouTube video, I'll just wait till you come back. In the meantime, we will continue to play for the YouTube video, so I can finish editing, finally. Obviously, it's been a while because, you know, I've been gone. Unless you're just typing in chat and I'm, like, not getting it. Oh, okay. Sorry, have you been typing? It wasn't going through. Well, anyway. Oh, you're on both. Got it. Okay. Well, I will tell the story, and I will play in the background for the YouTube video, since it was very hard to get off my fat ass today. Not really. I was just doing van work. But anyway, so obviously we went on the Joshua Tree trip. You know, couldn't get the National Park Pass, which didn't matter anyway, because government shutdown. You know, they weren't charging people anyway. So that was nice. But essentially, I mean, the trip, you need to understand what happened leading up to the proposal, of course. So, day one on Thursday night, we leave at about like 11 p.m. And, of course, I don't really know where to park because you can't really camp out in Joshua Tree unless you made a reservation. But reservations didn't really matter because of the government shutdown in the first place. So it was kind of just a first come, first serve, but I didn't know any of this at the time. So what I did know was that BLM land there's always a great option for people that don't know where to go. And I was like, all right, sounds good. So we went to some BLM land, which was like 2 miles away from Joshua Tree. However, the BLM land is all sand. Some of it's gravel, some of it's sand, but it was late at night and I couldn't tell. And I wasn't seeing anyone on these grounds. And so I didn't want to chance it because I didn't know how that worked. Like, I didn't see anyone else doing it, so I didn't know if it was allowed. But as we're driving, I saw one truck pull off into the BLM land and sleep there for the night. So we were like, okay, you know what? We saw one person do it. What's stopping us from doing it? So we pull off and we get about maybe 5 feet in the sand before we're stuck. Like, I actually have a video. I wonder if I can get this video to you guys. I have to get it. It is gnarly. But we were like dead stuck in this sand, which was just a first impression of what the trip was really gonna turn out to be. So we get stuck in the sand. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Like, what are we gonna do to get out of the sand? So for like 30 minutes, I'm just trying to like, figure it out. I'm trying to like maybe spin a little faster. Yeah, it's on my mini cam, so I might have to do a one of these. Let's see if this works. What? I don't know if hopefully my video is saved. It says it's not initializing right now, which is very concerning for me. But anyway, I'll just continue to tell the story as I try and get the SD card out. But we get stuck. We spend like 30 minutes trying to get out. Then I realize I have these snow things, like the snow tracks. It's like the little boards that you put under your tires if you're stuck. It's like, well, it's all we have. So we took them out. We're just trying to get out of this pothole that we're in, which is just sand. It's just sand. And we eventually actually get out. We were trying to search up videos, but we didn't have any service. We had like 2 minutes of service time right before it completely turned off. And so like Z went on her phone, quickly searched up how to get out. They said rock back and forth, then her phone completely like turned off service wise. And so we were like, well, give it a try. So we started rocking back and forth, and I actually got out, and we got stuck again. And at this point, it's like 2:30, and so we're like, okay, we're gonna sleep here for the night because we're on BLM land, so it's not like we're doing anything wrong, and we'll just figure it out in the morning. So we go to bed, and we wake up to knocks on the van at like 7, and it's policemen, or I guess like the not park rangers, but just like highway patrol, and they're like, hey, like patrol here, like, are you guys stuck? And we're like, yeah, we would consider it stuck. And so they're like, well, we could, drive you to the civilization and you can get service. You can call AAA because they'll handle that. And I was like, honestly, it's all we have. So yeah, I'm gonna need to, call AAA. But right as I'm about to get in the police car, another guy, like a random guy, pulls off and goes, well, I can get you out of the ditch, but it may cause some damage, depending on where you hook it, because, you're going to have to get down and dirty in that sand, boy, and hook it on. And I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but, I mean, if you're right here, and he had the rope, he had the strong four-wheeler truck, and I was like, I mean, I'll go down and dirty, and I'll try and hook it onto something. He's like, yeah, hook it onto the metal frame, next to the axle, behind the wheel. And I was like, I don't know what he's saying, and I don't know what to hook it onto. And after like 5 minutes of struggling, the policemen are like, nope, we're just gonna go take you to AAA. Like, you don't know what you're doing. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So they pat me down. I get in the police car. I get put in the back, which obviously is a not fun time. But I'm put in the back, and it kind of felt like an Uber during COVID, where they were just having some conversation with me, just asking what happened and other things, which obviously was all fun and games. Not really. But anyway, I call AAA, tow truck guy picks me up. We tow the van out. Bam, we're done. This is Friday morning. It's about like, 12 a.m. Sorry, 12 p.m. at this point, and it was just so exhausting. Not much sleep, a lot of ruckus in the morning trying to get out and stuff. And so we finally make it to Joshua Tree. And once we get there, I find some random pull-off in there, and I'm like, let's just take a nap. Like, you need a nap, I need a nap, we're just gonna nap. And so, again, I didn't even know where the park rangers were for you to pay for Joshua Tree, but they just weren't there. Z was in the van the entire time. Because we had Oreo with us, and so she just stayed there the entire time. But I had to take her phone because mine died. Oh, damn, that sucks. So I took her phone, but she didn't have service anyway, so it's not like she would have been able to contact me. But yeah, so she stayed with Oreo. I did all that. Then we went to Joshua Tree. And then after Joshua Tree, we didn't have to pay. Went to the pull-off. And after I pulled off, took a nap. Again, there was no one there. It was just so empty. Took a nap, woke up, it was about like 5 p.m. and I was like, alright, well, let's continue going down Joshua Tree. So, kept going down, and it got pretty late. We didn't really stop off anywhere, we just kept driving. I forgot how big Joshua Tree really was. And then I found some random like parking lot. I had to, man, I know. But she didn't know at the time, which is cool. She just was so focused on being stuck, and I was too. But today the first day, so Friday, I was probably gonna get it out of the way. I was probably gonna propose because I didn't really know, like I didn't trust Joshua Tree. I didn't know if the stargazing was gonna be really good one night and then not good the other nights. I didn't know, like, if we were gonna be in the perfect position. And we found this parking lot at 6 p.m. and it was already dark by then. It was like pitch black because the moon wasn't gonna rise until like 9 p.m. but the sun set at like 5, so it was pitch black and we could see some amount of stars. It was honestly kind of underwhelming. It was pitch black too, but we didn't see the Milky Way, and it was cool, but it wasn't living up to the hype. But either way, I was cooking at this moment in the parking lot. Parking lot being like 4 spots, and then like a trail that you could walk on. But it's pitch black; no one's gonna walk on that trail. And so, just cooking, and I was like, maybe I'm gonna do it tonight because we can see some stars, and it just seems like a good time to do it. We could be engaged the entire trip. That would be kind of cool. And I don't trust the stargazing. I don't want to mess this up. So I think about doing it, but my phone's dead, like my good one, and it's just hard to like see in the dark with the other phones. And I was like, I don't want to get a crappy video, so we're just not gonna. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll do it maybe tomorrow because we're probably gonna stargaze tomorrow, and then if not, we have a lot of time in Joshua Tree where I'll be able to do it. So, didn't do it that night. We were gonna go to bed in that parking lot, even though it wasn't like a campsite, but like no one existed in Joshua Tree. It was just empty. No park rangers, no security. But then the fridge wasn't working, and we were like, oh, goodness. Checking our power, and it seemed like we were out of power because I installed that new AC unit. We were using that when taking a nap, and it wasn't working anymore. The power, like the AC unit, just kind of sucked a lot of power because I've been testing it and it's been really good, but I haven't tested it like with the fridge running and other stuff running and stuff. So we ran out of power, and I was like, oh, God. So I drove us out of Joshua Tree a different way. And we were going to drive to a gas station to, get some ice for the fridge. Because it's still like a cooler at that point. Like, we were just going to use it as a cooler. But I was also running out of gas. I had 40 miles left. And I was like, ooh, I need to get out of here anyway. So We're driving out of Joshua Tree. By this point, it's already been like a freaking messed up trip with getting stuck in the pothole and everything else that's been happening. So we're like, man, Joshua Tree just sucks, man. You know, like, what's the point? It's just desert and crap, and, you know, our power's not even working. So Joshua Tree was disappointing at this point, and we already had the joke of like, yep, we're leaving Joshua Tree. Like, you know, the first day we were there, we were out. We saw the leaving Joshua Tree sign, and it was just funny. So that's what happened on Friday. Is we left, went to a gas station, filled up on gas, got the ice for the cooler, and then I just found some like a random parking lot that was in the. I think we were in 20 Pines. I don't know the name of the town, but it's by the north entrance. Yeah, it was right outside the north entrance. But either way, we got the ice. We're in this parking lot, and I'm like, all right, I need a shower because like it's just been such a crummy day. I need a shower, man. So I get out the shower, and then the power completely goes out. So before we had like lights, because the lights aren't that like heavy. Now we had no lights. We had no lights. Everything was turned off, and the van was a mess. Like, Oreo was obviously on the floor with all of her stuff, but we had to move all of that for the shower that I installed. But then the shower, like, we were gonna try and use it in the dark, but that didn't make sense. And so I was like, we're just gonna do this in the morning. We'll just fix everything in the morning. So the van was messy. Our morale was super low because Joshua Tree just sucked. Our power was out. The fridge wasn't working. And, I mean, this was, like, rock bottom of the trip. It was so bad. You know, we just got stuck in the pothole. We're tired. And, you know, we barely eaten today because we were focusing on driving and doing other stuff. So, it was a nightmare. So, we went to bed. Woke up Saturday morning. It was, like, a farmer's market outside. That was the parking lot we parked in. And we got our shit together. You know, we put the foldable thing away. We started getting solar, so the lights were on, the fridge is working. Things were actually turning out again. Things were fine. You know, we had enough power to run the fridge and the fan for Oreo. And I was like, all right, here's what we're going to do. Because Joshua Tree sucks. We're going to go back through the north. Go through, like, Jumbo Rocks, Rockway Arch, and go to the west entrance near, you know, the town of Joshua Tree. And then we'll go to Palm Springs, and we'll go home. And so that's what we did. We were going through the north entrance back into Joshua Tree. We hit Jumbo Rocks first, and we're having some food. I cooked some food, and we're just sitting on Jumbo Rocks, and it actually felt good. Felt good to be doing something that you know, was actually part of Joshua Tree, because that's why we came there. So we were, you know, doing the whole thing with Jumbo Rocks, just climbing on them and eating food. And then I continued to drive to get to, you know, the big goal, which was, you know, the town of Joshua Tree. Then we found some more rocks. We pulled off. We climbed more rocks. We got off. We drove more. Just cracking a bunch of jokes about, like, okay, Joshua Tree's still ass. You know, like, Jumbo Rocks is cool, but, like, it's just desert. You know, it's hot. It's miserable. You know, lack of power. So, all that was going on. And we're driving out. And we finally make it to, like, another stargazing spot that night. It was, I forgot what it was called. But it was right outside, like, Hidden Valley. It was Hidden Valley. Made it to Hidden Valley, and I was like, oh, well, Hidden Valley campgrounds are here, so why don't we, I don't know, maybe try and find a camp spot, because it's first come, first serve now. It's not the whole, you know, reservation type stuff. But it was just completely packed. It was bad, and I was just trying to drive through all the dirt with all these cars, and it was so packed. So we didn't do that. And instead, we went to the Hidden Valley parking lot, where we can stargaze and do other stuff. And that was the night I was like, all right, I'm definitely gonna propose tonight because we're stargazing in Hidden Valley, which I heard is really good. And you know, my phone's charging. It's gonna be great. So I cooked food, and then newsflash, my phone did not charge. It sucks at charging, man. And so I was like, I still want to do it tonight because this is the last night I know we're gonna be in Joshua Tree because we just want to get out of here. So I was thinking about doing it, but I was like, camera's gonna be off. Probably not gonna be able to see the stars. Just no point. So I didn't do it that night. We went to, we were gonna go to bed, but then I was like, let me drive out of this parking lot because you know it's more of a public parking lot, and I don't really want to be here and stuff. So I drove us out of the parking lot, and I found some other spot. It was like I forgot what it was. Oh, the Boy Scout Trailhead. It was like another spot where you can go for a hike, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna park here, and we'll go to bed. And it was good. Honestly, we got some really good sleep. Very good night. So, slept there, woke up, and then we left Joshua Tree. We were basically at the entrance. So, we went to the town of Joshua. They had like their whole farmer's market thing set up. We did that for the day. And then we drove to Palm Springs. So, that was basically Sunday. Yeah, Sunday was us, you know, going to the town of Joshua. We went to the world's famous crochet museum. Z was dunking on it hard. I mean, she was so upset at how poorly made that the crochet dolls were, and she was like, "Yeah, this one sucks. Like you can tell the stitching is just not like this." And I'm like, "You know what? You're the crochet master, so you have a field day. Make fun of them as much as you want." So, you know, we got to Palm Springs by this point. And I want to do the tram that night, but they're booked. And the only day they're not booked is Monday, the next day. So I was like, all right, why don't we just find some parks to cook and have a good time? So before doing that, we went to a Dave & Buster's because, you know, I had a couple goals on this trip. I wanted to do the visiting every Dave & Buster's. And so there was one in Palm Springs, and so I decided to go to that one. I wanted to visit every famous roadside attraction, so we were going to do that on the way home. There was Cabazon Dinosaurs, world's largest dinosaurs, world's largest paper cup, and a secret one that doesn't exist, but I made up called World's Smallest Lake, and that has a purpose, which we'll get to in a second. But anyway, we went to a Dave & Buster's, went to a couple parks, we cooked, had a good time, went to bed, and then we woke up, and on Monday, I don't really know what we did. All I really know is that we did the tram. We wanted to do the tram and Cabazon Dinosaurs. But because of the way, like, the trip is already going, like, with our power situation, I had to be careful with, like, cooking inside with the induction stove. And so we had to keep cooking outdoors, and we had to fill up our shower and our water. So we had to find a park, fill up on water. Essentially, this trip was a glorified, like, living in the van for van life type of trip. So we found some water at a park. We filled up all of our shower, all of our clean water. We cooked a lot. Really good bacon. Made some phenomenal bacon. Then we went to the tram, and I was gonna do it on the tram, but she kind of knew, and she told me out loud. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do it on the tram ride." And I was like, I mean, yeah, you're right. I was going to do it on the tram ride. And then she felt really bad because then I said, you know what, I'm just not going to do it this trip because I want it to be a surprise. And she wanted it to be a surprise. And I wanted, you know, to at least give her that surprise. So I was like, I'm just not going to do it on this trip. But I'll do it at some point this year. So don't worry. Don't freak out. So that was my gambit there. Was telling her that I was going to do it later, not on this trip. I was still going to do it this trip because everyone I talked to knew I was going to do it on this trip. So I had to do it on this trip. So, we went on the tram. Very fun. We didn't bring any phones. And so other people got pictures for us and sent it to us. And then we took pictures for them. We were just having a good time. You know, no phones, just being on the tram, enjoying it. And that took about, I don't know, I think that was like 4 hours of tram, just because we were up there making the most of it, having a good time. So that was Monday. Then we drove down. I found a park for us to stay at that night. We cooked, ate, slept. Bam. That was the end of the trip. That was Monday night. Wake up. It's Tuesday. This is our final day. Then we're going to go home. And so, as I start driving home, we, go to Cabazon Dinosaurs, which was really awesome. One of my favorite roadside attractions I've been to. It was a full museum. I got so many videos. So I'll have to, hopefully my camera actually works. It says it's not working right now. But I got some really good videos of Cabazon Dinosaurs and other stuff. So that was our first roadside attraction. We went there, super fun. Z loves dinosaurs, so that was perfect. Then we went to my favorite roadside attraction that isn't real, and it's called World's Smallest Lake. Now, I wanted to propose on this trip, still, but I didn't really know where to do it, so I was kind of like hoping to find some magical forest spot, because he wants to have like a wedding in like a enchanted forest, maybe like a waterfall, some nice looking trees, leaves, but it was still cheap. And I thought about that, and I'm like, well, is there any like magical forest spots in like Southern California in November? And I was just doing a bunch of research while we were like stopped at Cabazon Dinosaurs last night, and San Bernardino National Forest, they had like a waterfall somewhere, and I was like, you know what, this is my best bet. And so I drove us to the world's smallest lake. I kept telling her this. I'm like, yep, we're going to the world's smallest lake. It's going to be super awesome. She actually believed me because she still thought I wasn't going to propose. Because now she knew that it was Tuesday. We were going to go home. I don't have enough time to do it. So we go, and I find the world's smallest lake. As in, I'm just hoping and praying that as I drive through San Bernardino Forest, I could find not only a really good spot to pull off, but a good spot like to propose as well, not just a pull-off spot. As I pass a couple, I'm like, oh, you know what? Like that's a good spot. Maybe I'll put it in my mind palace. I'll come back to it. We pass a couple spots, and we get to one like really good spot where it's like a paid campsite to get in, and then they have like a little forest you could walk in. And luckily, government shutdown. No one was manning the station, so we didn't have to pay. So we went in there, we parked. She was watching Oreo, and I said, I'm going to go find it. I'll come back and get you. I bring my tripod with me, making sure that she didn't see. And I walk for about like 5 minutes, and I found just a very gorgeous spot. So I was like, you know what? This is it. This is where I'm going to do it. I threw my tripod in the bushes, and these damn kids were up on the hill watching me, and I just thought they were either gonna take the tripod or go like self-report or something and be like, oh, like you threw the tripod in the bushes, like get him, cops. And so these damn kids, and as I'm walking out of the forest, I see them like following me, and so I can't get them out of my head. I'm like, oh, these stupid little kids are gonna ruin it for me. But they didn't. It was fine. But it was just another thing that I had to think about in the moment. Either way, I go back to the van. I said, I found it. I secretly grab the ring, and I grab her, and we go to the forest, and then I do it right there in like a very enchanted looking spot. And then I proposed on the last day, and she had no idea. It was really good. And yeah, no, there was no world's smallest lake. That's our joke, is that if I ever need to come up with some elaborate lie, or she needs to lie to me, we just say, oh, I'm going to the world's smallest lake, Just fun little joke. But yeah, we did that. We were engaged. We were calling people on the way home. We went to the world's largest paper cup, which was really underwhelming. But what do you expect? It's the world's largest paper cup. Then we drove home that night. And it was really awesome. So that was the entire trip. Again, summarized to all hell, because there was a lot more shit that was happening in Joshua Tree and the other towns, with the van, with the parking spots. We had a moment where we were in like a sketchy neighborhood, and we had to pack up everything that was outside, all of the camping gear, all of the tables. It was literally just shoved in the van, and we had to drive out of there because it was just so sketchy. But yeah, there is no world's smallest lake. I lied. There is no fridge. But yeah, so that's the story. I got the video. I'll show you guys when you guys come back, and it'll be good. But yeah, that was the the Joshua Tree trip. So it was a gnarly one. It was very, very insane. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. It was it's definitely a trip, but we're not gonna forget it. So that's that's what matters. I know the Twitch smiley face is so ugly. But yeah, so now I'm just filming for the YouTube video so I can edit that and get it out since it's been a while. I am wearing pants. I'm not completely naked. I was doing work in the van and sometimes it gets hot. Even though it's raining, sometimes it gets hot, so. I know, it may not look like it, but I'm wearing. I stopped playing for a little bit, just so I can actually focus a little bit more on the story. But it's something that, honestly, I would like to get better at, is being able to tell a story and play at the same time. Am I playing optimally? Fuck no. I have, like, no dice left. I completely destroyed everything, as you could tell. But, you know what? We're just doing what we can. I mean, yes, I'm still going to win the run, but I'm not doing the challenge run that I was intending on doing. That's fine, you know? Not every run's going to be good. Yeah. I mean, again, it's good that I'm able to, like, tell stories to people as I'm playing, because I want to get better at that. It's a skill that you definitely need to acquire by playing more. That sucks. Nothing. Yeah, the game is a little complicated. I mean, I can walk through a little bit at some point later when you guys are, yeah, or I guess when you are by yourself, or unless other people are curious. But it's just a lot of rolling the dice. Oh, I just got rid of my good dice. Like, if I was just speedrunning, I'd be able to tell the story really easily, because I would just be throwing dice. But because I was trying to do, like, an actual specific challenge, definitely makes it a little harder. Ooh, yes. Yeah, no, for sure. You guys have a great time. I can't wait to hear about the trip when I get back. And yeah, thanks for listening to my story. Alright, love you, brother. Thank you again. I forgot the song was playing, like, over and over. Should probably fix that. It was, I know, it was very relaxing. But now it's time to walk in. I gotta get this video cranked out, man. You guys will be gone anyway. You don't need the relaxing music. I mean, I could technically do it this one. More send and die, very good for us. Extra rules, we love to see it. I really just need more dice here. I need 2 magnetic dice. Actually, I need to remove dice as well. That's not good. We'll do it on this one. I can't even afford it. I don't really understand how this works. You know what, we'll just leave that on screen. We'll let the public shame you. You know what, a view's a view. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Hell no. Hell. Alright, someone's gotta go. You will always be 2 and 3. You will always be 2, 3, 4. But this is a bigger range. Depends how many dice I draw. Alright, so we're trying to get Nanov still. Nothing's changed. Okay. We're still missing 3 dice. Which suckies a lot. sure. Yes! Oh my gosh. Alright, we're looking for some reroll vouchers. I can't. You're gonna have to go anyway. Oh, I can hold 2 rings. How very nice. You gotta go. I mean, you're only a ×2 multiplier. But with a bunch of you, it's pretty good. I need some better multipliers for sure. I mean, do we need 2 of these though? I think we just need the 1. Just the 1. Oh, well, when you put it like that, there's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just having 2 Pandora's boxes is a little bit of a hassle. Sure. Enchant, perhaps. I want that. This is the last round I have a chance. That might be fine. But we don't have more hand size. So I don't really know. First time chatter. Dude, so awesome. Get banned. Okay, so we just roll everything that's not Pandora. Good to know. That sucks, because we don't have enough space. That sucks. We're only rolling 5 dice out of 9. I really need like a hoarder ring. There's gotta be a way to get another quarter ring, man. Okay, we need all the reroll vouchers we can get right now. It's getting kind of close. I still have to be able to afford it. Well. Oof, it hurts. That hurts. Whatever. Well, this is the round we have to do it on, so. I mean, 60%, that's pretty bad. I can't do it this one, I have to do it next one. Could do it this one. This actually might be fine. Alright, well, let's see. Oh. Close. Oh, that would have been so good, man. I don't think I need the bubble wrap. I mean, can I be honest? Fuck! What did I buy? Oh, all my dice are gone. Sure. I can still fix this. Oh my god, I can still fix this. Because I basically have like no enchanted dice. This could be fixed. I need one more magnetic cube. There it is. I'd like to see extra rolls. Too many hollow dice. What's better, double rings or I think an extra roll just means more of that. I think we only draw 10 dice. I don't want any of that anyway. I mean, this is the last chance we get. Nah. Oh wait, and we have the... Yes, this is gonna be so good for us. That's also very good for us. Okay, so... Let's get something straight here. So we roll 1, 2... Yeah, this has to be my lineup. I don't think I'm looking for anything else, so we're just gonna do what I wanted to do for the video. Oh, woo! I did see an electric dice in there. That would have been very good for my deck. But I just wanted to do that. Yeah, because we roll everything, and we can roll basically everything. This could be it. It's getting up there. It's that E45. This could be it. This one's probably better. Alright. Let's find out. Not even close. Oh, that electric dice actually would have made a difference for sure. Just another round. Well, I see how it is. Ah, bro, I gotta use the bathroom anyway. Alright. Sure. Would like an extra reroll first. Well. Dude, I love this song, man. I love all the comments for it too. All the comments are about like William Afton on his way to McDonald's to get some ice cream or some shit. This is from FNAF 6, by the way. That was in August. Actually, it probably wasn't because there's so many FNAF games. It's from a FNAF game. That's not good. I don't want any of that crap. Oh, I should have grabbed a reroll voucher. I feel like the equality ring's pretty good here. But this is just more score. Sure. Oh man. Mirror cube looking pretty good. Alright, hold on, we gotta get the just pick up my ring now. Yes, baby. Yes! I mean, it wasn't that good, but it was pretty good. Aww. What's it gonna be? I can't use cards? No. Oh, my dice! Money. Sure. I need that. I need it. Sure. Okay, so the issue is we have a dice that gets rid of dice, and we don't know where exactly. Oh, it's right here. Makes my life easy. Alright, let's get rid of some dice, boy. Ooh, juicy. Oh. I think that's the Incubee die. Yeah, it's got like, it's like not curved. Duh! Oh. I don't want to be sad, but I don't want to know that I missed that on. Okay. I'm honestly not sad at all. I'm okay with this, I think. I mean, what are you? Not important. That's it. We don't want to roll that one. That was pretty good. Nice. I don't even know what that sound was. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. I think we're good without these now. There's still one in my hand. Dude, the incubate die is so scary, bro. Oh. I can't even afford it anyway. Dude, I'm just so nervous of deleting my electric dice with the incubate die. Oh, okay, it's right here. Let's roll it like last thing. Eternal. That's actually fine. I mean, it's eternal. Alright. Glad we got that out of there. Let's get rid of some more crappy dice. Oh, I want more magnetic dice. We are poor though. So I draw 13 dice. Okay. Sure. Oh. Alright, that was good. Save my money. Electric ring. I'm taking a random enchantment. Whoa. Hell no. Nah. Nah. Well, that sucks. Honestly, we're just looking for better dice. Maybe like one more magnetic dice would be good. Oh, that's the next round. Whoops! Should have been looking for my reroll vouchers. All I have to say is oopsie daisy. Right. Probably should have used that. Whoops. I don't really need more Ascended die. This sucks. Oh, I totally forgot to buy my freaking reroll vouchers. Suffering from success. This reroll ring's gotta go. It's really annoying me. That was pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing here? Hell no, bro. Sure. More? I don't want more of that. I mean, it's getting a little crazy. I don't really need more echo cubes. Okay, what is happening, bro? Why are you not destroying yourself, though? Huh. That must be a bug or something. I don't know why. Oh, wait, that... Is this gonna be a good combo? Maybe not. This is good, so we can get rid of this probably. Well, that's also good. Does not make it easy. I don't really need an echo cube. I don't really need this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really want you. I don't really need you either. Looking for that reroll voucher. Did not get it. Actually, I don't really need it right now. Alright, well, reroll voucher. I guess we're just gonna mass produce a bunch of legendaries. I'm okay with that. I don't know what's happening anymore. can't even roll all of them? That sucks. I could reroll for this. There you go. Nice. I mean, it's gonna go to 10 anyway. That wasn't that good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you need to go. That's good. You need to go. I need to make sure I'm still rolling 9 dice all the time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we can always take more mirror cubes. Excuse me, music? Do I take it though? I mean, I have one of these. I'll just take it for now. I can get rid of you, probably. Well, everything gets decimaled anyway, though, so I should probably get rid of you. Now that is pretty good. It's also pretty good. It might be better than this. Well, definitely better than that. At some point, we're gonna want that Pandora's box. That's good. I mean, at some point we'll get it. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh, bro. My good dice. Okay, hold on. Whatever, man. Well, this might be the round. Or not. Oh, Pandora? Hell no, bro. That can destroy everything right now. I wish I could tell you what's happening. Holy crap. Wow. The great roll. Nope, nope, not the Pandora's box. Huh. Holy crap. Oh, oh, oh. That's a pretty good roll to me. This is busted, man. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. Where'd you come from? No! Why would you do that? Okay, but we still have 2 electric dice. We have 3 electric dice. Okay. Maybe that's not so bad. But we need that Angelica dice. You gotta go. You're a problem. Okay, well, we gotta find certain things first before we can make this work. Okay, this is the run. Holy crap. Okay. There's no way I can mess this up. We're just looking for one thing. The Ascendant die. That's all we need. I don't even think we need a Pandora's box. I need to remove 1 more dice. Well, actually, I want this mirror cube. I think these are better, right? Than this. Or maybe I don't need this. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's Rolando for now? We're literally looking. We're looking for one thing and one thing only. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm literally looking for one thing. I should probably be picking up these rerolls. It's gonna get a little pricey. Might not find what we need. All I need is the Ascendant die. I'm gonna probably want to start picking up some reroll vouchers. It's getting a little sketchy. We're not getting it. Come on. I don't like this. I mean, I still haven't made it to those rings yet. That's crazy. Still haven't seen it. Should pick up that reroll voucher. Oh my goodness. Game, don't do this to me. Still looking for it. Oh my gosh, no more mirror cubes. I can't actually like hold anymore. It's getting close. I swear we're gonna find a legendary dice before we find what I want. Forgot to buy those reroll vouchers, but luckily they always come back. Come on, man. I'm so deep into the shop. Stop with the mirror cubes. Another reroll voucher. It's actually just not gonna show. Oh my gosh. It's just not gonna show up. It's only a rare. This gotta be like very unlucky to see all of these rares and not that one. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, we'll see what I can do without it, I guess. Well. All I need is the Ascendant die. And then we basically have this in the bag. This is pretty crazy though. That was pretty crazy. I mean, that's a lot of ease. But again, there's only one thing that could really save me. Because I can only do this to 189 E. Or E189. This is kind of crazy though. Oh! I mean, this could be it. Depends how lucky I get. I don't even know which dice is the most important. Let's come on. I see an E34. Okay. I wish I could even understand what's happening. Okay, so the cell ring, whenever an extra die is being rolled, it rolls an extra copy, and then it just rolls a bunch of extra copies. And the radio wave, okay, yeah. Oh, we're getting so close. I mean, one Ascendant die would do this. I'm so mesmerized, though. Nothing. I don't need it. Ascendant die? Oh, I should have brought my reroll vouchers in there. What was I thinking? Doesn't even matter. I need to make sure though I always grab it. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I gotta get rid of something. It might be the mirror cube, which sucks because I really like it. Yeah. Maybe we'll find a different one though. And now we just need some really good cards here. This is the last one I have to do this, so I gotta get my good stuff now. Oh my gosh, I want it so badly, but I can't have it. I don't know what the best thing to have is. It's probably the rings, though. This is it. Oh, thank you for banning the noob. Are you still here? I think we're about to finish the challenge. I have my 13 out of 13 dice I can pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, you ready? Alright, I think this is it. We're about to break the game. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, in 15 minutes? Okay, well, this is gonna happen in hopefully 5. Okay, we draw all of our dice. I have last breath. Okay, so we'll save everything for the last one. It's if you have epilepsy, I apologize. Finally. Yep. There we go. Okay, it's the first one. It's already at E69. And it only gets better and bigger. Oh, this is gonna make for such a good video. Alright, just keep rolling it. What's it at right now? I can't tell. Oh, yes. Damn. It's at E201. That's pretty good. Come on. I mean, the game broke. That's pretty funny. Wow, it actually just broke everything. That's hilarious. Oh, it's back. Oh, and it broke again. Oh. Everything's breaking. I don't even know what's still on video anymore. I think we did it. I think we broke it. Come on. Go. Man, MVP! Yes! It broke everything. I did not mean to break the game that hard. I am so sorry. I even crashed OBS. That's insane. Well, I'm just going to do this again.